Don't do this to me. Just turn my mobile data on. No, it's not even discoverable. It is now. Oh, good. Oh, good. We're good. We are good. Right, let's go. Proud partner of the EFL. Welcome to that one viewer on my channel. On my channel in the video. Hi, Harry. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you are good. Wasn't supposed to be doing a stream today because I was supposed to be working, but to be fair, I'm not complaining because I really did want to watch the game today, and I don't start work until 4, so there'll be no beers, unfortunately. Well, might one, I don't know. But yeah, it's great to have you on here, mate. I've just bought the match pass, and I'm just gonna post it on social media. Mate, I'm great. Again, it's just I was supposed to be working, so I'm feeling much better now, knowing I can watch the game. I work in a restaurant where I live. It's a seafood restaurant. A catch seafood restaurant. Just turn this down a second. It's called The Catch in Home Firth. They've got branches. I think it's Leeds, etc. So yeah, I work in the back, so it's cutting up fish, this, that, and the other. But yeah, I should have done like a 9.5-hour shift today, so it's turned into a 5.5-hour shift, starting at 5, starting at 4, ending at 9:30 tonight. I would have only just started work 17 minutes ago. So yeah, well, I hope the experience was great when you went, and you enjoyed the food most of all. Right, I'm just going to double check everything's good on YouTube. But yeah, it's saying I'm live. Oh, we're all good then. That sounds. I'm quite happy that. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm just going to put the team sheet up on the screen right now. So, if you don't already know what it is, you've got it now. Oh, well, we're technically safe. We're pretty much safe. So, we are safe. In other words, should I say? Who is going to go down today? That's the real question. Who is going down? Sheffield Wednesday, I think, could go down, but you also got Rotherham and Derby. I think Derby are the last team I think is going to get relegated. I think Rotherham might just pull off, but I think Sheffield Wednesday will get relegated. Am I doing a match reaction with Brad? I literally contacted him before I went live, and he said that he's going to be out. He's going to be busy. So I did ask Ryan from the Proud Terriers, but I think he could be working, so I'm not exactly too sure. So it looks like I might not be uploading, be going live after this game. But honestly, there will be a video coming live after. Well, it's not live, but that will be uploaded after this stream anyway. So yeah, the video that I'm going to be uploading is going to be making up for the live reaction missed with Brad, unfortunately. But it is what it is. If he's busy, he's busy. So there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just going to copy the link to Twitter. I said I'd drop a link in my socials. Let's say I'm live. I am live. Exclamation. It says come and join. There we go. tweeted out. Ready? Just gonna stick a couple of hashtags. Rotherham, Sheffield Wednesday and Derby are going down. Well, I need to look at the table. I need to rephrase myself on the table. Derby County and Sheffield Wednesday are trending, or the hashtags are trending on Twitter. So I think, crunch comes to the crunch today, unfortunately for them. But I'm glad Town are safe. We did it on the skin of our teeth again, like we do it every season. I'm just going to stick in Reading FC. No, I'm not going to do that. Hashtag UTT. Hashtag. Yeah, that's all I'm going to put. Right, so pretty much sorted everything out on social medias. Yeah, just going to. Yeah, we're good. I'm not sure if they're having any problems with. Oh, Matt Brothers has just gone live. What's happened to the audio? I don't know if you can hear it, it's just buzzing. I can't hear that. I genuinely can't hear it. I think they're having issues. Yeah, iFollow are having issues. Definitely having issues. Oh, the freaking Nora, there we go. Jeez. It's Carlos Cobram speaking there, so we're all good. Just got to quickly see if this will work. Picture on my tablet. The Bajowski Stadium, I think that's how you say it. But anyway, welcome to that second viewer. Yes, Sam, Keo, I think is starting. I think he's starting. I feel like a bit of a knob if he's not. Let's just double check if he is starting.
Playoffs than Huddersfield have been this season, but do you think the gap is actually as wide as it maybe looks?
Yeah, Keo is starting. Thought so. I don't think he's dropped out at the last minute, has he? I just don't understand why we keep getting Keo to play. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, Keo playing at all.
Wherever you are in the world, from the first minute until the last kick.
Women, heck, man.
Victories, heartbreaks, you're part of the fabric, the passion, devotion, supercharging emotion. For you, there is only one abiding loyalty, togetherness that is second to none.
No, wrong count, you do.
Every goal. With access to live stream games and matchday commentary, with coverage spanning the globe.
Really?
Behind the scene content, newsletters and match highlights.
Idiot.
No,
sorry, there was a problem losing your PAs. Yeah, thanks for that. Makes no sense. I'll sort it out.
Be there when I follow.
Won't need it next season, hopefully. I follow. Don't exactly want to be using it again. Support your club, not illegal streams. That's the clear message on the live stream for all my follow. I'm just going to go to Brad. Let's see Brad's on.
Carlos Corberan's plans going forward. I'd like a Danny Ward hat-trick, to tell you the truth. Let him finish off his season, go with his summer. I know. I think pressure on his shoulders.
Yeah, turn the volume down. Just send Brad a message saying I hope he has a good Good stream today.
Let's go for a nice little top corner saves, finish off, and go away from the stadium, you know, with a little smile on our face and go, yeah, that might give us a glimpse of what might come next season.
I think in many cases definitely are, because the contractual commitments join hands. Yeah, examples of what has extended his deal. He's still today. Is still contracted next.
Right, Brad's just said to me, he's got 2 comments. Yes, Billy, how are you doing, my friend? Yes, good to hear from you. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Just tired. I went out for a couple of drinks last night, thinking I was working. Just gonna have a couple of drinks because the thing is, with me working, I'm supposed to be doing a 9.5 hour, shift today, which I was supposed to do, but I'm doing a 5.5 hour instead. I wasn't literally. I would have been working from 12, and I would have been doing 26 minutes of work so far. So to be honest, I am relieved that I did get to see I am getting to see the last game of the season, because if I were doing a 9.5 hour shift, I'd pretty much be drained, and I would have definitely wanted to watch it while I'm working in the back, but there's no way I can do that. So I'm just glad that I ended up. Well, they ended up telling me, because outdoor seating, and I don't think I'm going to be working at all today, because it's raining, and because we only have outdoor seating at work. I won't be working, unfortunately. Nice one, that's great. I'm having a few pints myself. Well, yeah, you have a couple of pints today, but I don't, because I'm working. I'll have some pints if I get a text message later on saying that I'm not working. I'll have a couple of pints. You okay? Oh, cheers. I'm just live watching Town.
Good.
I couldn't transfer the money over because it said that it couldn't load up any payees, so it couldn't load up my information for some point.
Well, next time.
But I'll sort it out, don't worry. Thanks for washing these. Appreciate it. Say, boys, I love my national team. And in rugby. Right. Oh, good. Now we're coming out of the stand. That's a bit strange. Yorkshire Air Ambulance, I think, is our sponsor. Welcome to those 3 viewers. Yes, Billy, because I have a certain amount of days off a week. I don't know what hours I do normally, because it all varies, to be honest. But let's say if I have a Monday off, I know you probably, I don't know, working, but I do have the weekends off. I was supposed to be covering for someone today. Obviously, I've already explained myself on that issue. But yeah, I have weekends off anyway. So if you want to meet up at somewhere or at some point, just let me know, and I'll get you a couple of pints. I'm much more better well off now. I'm in my job with a good couple of hours behind the back, so I'm sure that I'll buy you a couple of pints somewhere. Home Fair's a great place to have a couple of drinks. The atmosphere is good, but it's not as good as if you want to go out for a drink in Leeds, or if you want to go to Manchester and, I don't know, have a drink somewhere. But anyway, thank you very much, you guys, for joining my stream. Again, there is a Town line up below. I will read out the substitutions, which will be on my tablet screen in a couple of minutes. Unfortunately, I just went onto Brad's stream, and he said that he just reiterated to me that he won't be joining me after the stream, but there will be a video to make up after that. Reading are playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. Be quite interesting how we can break that formation down. My prediction is a 2-0 win for Reading. So, I'm not really positive going into this game, but I said a 2-0 win for Reading. Hope Town can prove me wrong and get a win. Anyway, substitutions for Town. I've got Jorginho, Bakuna, Critchlow, Edmonds Green, Carroll Whiting, Jaheim Headley, never heard of him. Joe Pierre, Kieran Phillips, didn't tell, couldn't say. We're playing a 3-5-2 or 3-1-4-2 formation. I can't really tell. That's a bit of a strange formation. That's great. I'll let you know when I'm free at some point this week. Well, it'll be on the weekend if I am free. It'll be on a weekend, and you know it's normally what it's normally on a Monday. I get a day off, but because you're probably at uni on a Monday, you're probably not available. So 2-1 prediction. Harry does say, he says 2-1 win. Town have just kicked off after taking the knee. Let's get into the game. Come on, Town. Let's get a win. It's a 2-1 win for Town. For Harry. And Town are in the third kit. I am looking forward to seeing what Town's kit's going to look like for next season, because that'll definitely be a buy for me. I'm going to get this shirt put in a frame, like that Robson Carnu shirt behind me, should I say. Going to get my shirt put in a frame. And next season, it would be nice to get a shirt and get it signed by the players and get it also put up in a frame. Because I've got a wall up here and it's completely blank just above my screen, and I want to get a couple of Town shirts put above it and get a nice display going. Right, so we've hit 1 minute. It's 0-0 so far, obviously. 1 minute 10 seconds in. The scoreboard's just disappeared, so I can't tell you. Oh, it's just reappeared right now. Town put some really good pressure on. I think that was Danny Ward actually putting that pressure on there. Just kicked out for a throw into Town. I think that was O'Brien to Sarr. O'Brien passes it to Keogh. Keogh needs to think fast, right? Really well defended by Keogh there. That's really good playing. Town are knocking it back. They need to not knock it back because that was really well pressed by Reading, to be honest. Schofield passes it to Keogh after waiting for a couple of seconds. Don't know why. Don't know why he couldn't have just pelted it up. Keogh lobs it upfield. Lands to O'Brien's foot. O'Brien tries driving in with it. Needs to put a through ball in. He does. Lovely ball. Oh, Dwayne Holmes takes a really wild shot there. It was a good opportunity for Town, but I wouldn't have taken a shot there. I would have just kept on driving it. It was a good position for a shot. Just couldn't shoot it on target. If I disappear, guys, later on, it'll either to be to answer a phone call from my boss, or it'll be either to get a drink or something to eat, because I am going to need something to eat before my shift. If I do the shift, I need something to eat regardless anyway, because I don't know if I'm going to be doing it or not. Let's have a look here. So we're looking like Reading looking quite organised in midfield. Just need to see how we can break that down. Lovely ball. Karoma's on it. Karoma needs to back heels it to O'Brien. O'Brien passes it to Scott High. Scott High passes it to Hogg. And then to Keogh. Keogh passes it on. Knocking it quite nicely, to be honest. I'm not even going to lie. That was a big mistake. But Scott High wins it back, but ends up getting a foul for it. Typical. Win the ball back, he ended up getting a foul. It was a good tackle, to be fair. He won it back. Just knocked him on the floor, that's all. Good playing by Scott High, not going to lie there. Reading looking a bit under pressure. Oh, goodness. Flipping Danny Ward were there. Come on, Town, get a bit under pressure. Wow, so really well. Good playing by Town. Through ball. Karoma's on it. Karoma. He's trying to get some. Oh, he's trying to get an angle to get a shot on there. He just can't. That's good playing by Town. That's really nice playing. I'm not gonna lie, but we know what happens in the second half. That was really good play with that by Town. pressing and getting errors from Reading. So that was really good playing by Town. Danny Ward has ended up putting pressure on the goalkeeper opposite field. Just lands in our half. Headed down. I think O'Brien can only just get to that. No, he can't. It goes out for a throw-in to Reading. Cobrian's head screwed on like it always is. I just feel like it's time to say goodbye to Phil. If no money is in. Nice defensive performance by Town there. Scott High, watch your footing. It's not bad playing, to be fair, guys. It isn't bad playing at all. Well played by Town. You need to put a through ball in there. Come on, boys. Come on, put a through ball in. Too late. That was a chronic pass, and it's just gone out for a throw into Reading. That is where you just got to think fast, Rolando, right? You've just got to think fast. Just stick a through ball straight in. It's not that hard for you. Lovely attacking performance there from Danny Ward.
Reading 0, Huddersfield Town 0. 6 minutes gone. Wipes the soggy ball on his jersey. Shows his blue base layer, which doesn't really match the rest of his kit. And now Weigl throws flat and short into the box. It's touched away by Johnson.
Oh, it's so stupid of you. Pete's sake.
In the inside right position. Across halfway, quite easily to Reading. May take place a poor ball back towards the running.
Good playing by Town. O'Brien's just driving it. He's just driving it. And he's... Come on, man. No, Reading are on the attack. It's good end-to-end football here. Trust me, the game is actually quite interesting. I'm just tired because I went out last night. Should wake up before work if I do go. Reading are in the middle of our half, pretty much. Oh, Reading have just flicked it nicely there. They've got a good opportunity to take a shot. He's passed it. He's taken a shot. Well defended by Town. And now he's a straight foul. Just get shoulder barge straight into Swift shoulder barges into Holmes. That was really good playing, actually, and I would say if I was a referee, I'd give that a yellow card, to be fair.
Just draws the foul from the Reading player. It was a good little move, actually. Reading were building up there. A couple of flicks, a couple of 1-2s. They snuffed it out.
The ref wants to keep the game flow going, so...
He's on the bench.
Nice playing.
After the last game.
Nice cross.
Rotherham United lead in Cardiff. That means as it stands, early doors, only 8 minutes in, but it means as it stands, it would be Rotherham United staying up with Derby and Sheffield Wednesday currently 0-0, both going down.
Wow. Rotherham are beating Cardiff 1-0. Jeez, that's interesting. Jeez. Rotherham are beating Cardiff 1-0, and that's sending at the moment Sheffield Wednesday and Derby looking to go down. Jeez, because obviously Sheffield Wednesday and Derby are both drawing 0-0 in their respective games, but Rotherham United could stay up if they keep that scoreline. I'm not exactly too sure if Cardiff will allow that. I think Cardiff, Kiefer Moore will probably score a couple, or I don't know, Harry Wilson might score 1 or 2, but I don't think Rotherham will end up winning that game. It'll be a draw or a loss to Cardiff for Rotherham. It all depends. Crunch comes to the crunch for those teams in the bottom. Well, you know, Wycombe are relegated, I think, anyway, so crunch comes to the crunch for Rotherham, Sheffield Wednesday, and Derby. Wouldn't think Derby would be in a relegation scrap at the start of this season, to be honest. They're always pushing for promotion. Well played. Oh, lovely nutmeg. Just couldn't get the actual accuracy of the pass there. Town are putting some good pressure on here. Lovely. Oh, that was unlucky. That was unlucky, that. Town playing well. Town are playing well. I can see a... I can definitely see an improvement in the Town play from the last game. The last game made me want to flipping cry. I reckon Town could probably get a goal, but I still think Reading could beat us here. But Town are looking more promising than Reading, I'm not going to lie.
Thank you. I've just gone through the list and try to remember any taken one, but no, it's Sanogo, Bakuna, and Campbell from right. Missed the 3 this season.
Reading nil, Huddersfield Town nil, as Omar Richards joins the attack again. Gets the ball back just outside the centre circle from John Swift's side footed return. Ollie's
Reading are just attacking on our end. Nice through ball from Reading there.
Right edge of the penalty area. Holds off Lewis O'Brien, who's shadowing it. Joining the attack is Estevez. And now Ollie's.
Reading are still on the good attack because you've got the number 2 against Hogg. Hogg needs to get closer. That's a through ball. Over the top through ball. But yeah, it lands into Schofield's hands pretty much.
Looked as if they had that one position. Goal kick to Huddersfield Town. Ryan Schofield holding green. Side puts it out towards Richard Keogh. Keogh still in his penalty area. Draws Matey towards him. And then finds Alex Vallejo playing it right back for Huddersfield Town on its return to the starting lineup. 0-0. Neat pass by Vallejo. Field looking for Danny.
It's very messy. Oh no, Hogg, you turn it. What are you doing, Hogg? Oh my goodness. Oh, what a save. Hogg, you turn it. What are you playing at? Goodness me, that was really poor. That was by Hogg. Hogg literally just gave Reading the chance to take a shot, which he did. It was saved by Schofield the first time, and then Schofield goes and collects the ball as Reading. The player from Reading was just going up to go and try and get a goal from that. Lovely playing that. Who's that? Number 23. Is that Sarr? Lovely through ball. Rolando Aarons got tucked down on the inside of the box. Good tackle, to be honest. Reading are on the attack now. Lovely attacking play, and it's just a shame Town couldn't get that back. But yes, anyway, that goes to O'Brien. O'Brien lobs upfield. Headed down by Reading. Reading are still on the ball. That was a nice outside foot pass. Nice defending there. Passes it to Hogg. Hogg passes it to Valero. Hogg could lose it, but it's good. It is good playing by Town. And that was a really nice outside the foot pass by Scott High. Town are on the attack. Scott High hits the post! Oh, for Pete's sake! Oh, come on! That's so unlucky. Come on, Scott High. Oh, and he gets taken down. That should be a yellow card. That was a terrible tackle. That was a terrible tackle. Should get yellow, and he did. He did receive a yellow. Can't believe that. Scott High hit the post. That was a lovely shot. Oh, the curler. Oh, the curler. I genuinely thought that went in. Oh, the curler. Oh, that curl. Oh. Oh, jeez. But Town have got a free kick. I think Josh Karoma could take this, but also I think Danny Ward is above it as well. So, not sure if Dwayne Holmes is trying to get any interest in the free kick, but that should have been a good opportunity for Town. That would have been a great opportunity for Town. Oh, it was a really good opportunity, that. That was a really good opportunity.
The free kick's going to be positioned left of centre. Danny Ward fancies it, so does Josh Karoma. They're having a whispering conversation. Dwayne Holmes, who never misses a trick, is standing just behind them. And Reading
No, it's either between Danny Ward or Josh Caroma here. I reckon Josh Caroma could take this.
Huddersfield Town players standing in front of them. Rejo, Sarr, and Hogg blocking the wall and the keeper's path.
What a free kick! What a free kick for Town! That is a brilliant free kick from Josh Caroma. Brilliant goal, that. Come on! Proving me wrong here. Brilliant free kick. Fantastic. Get in there. You little beauty. You little beauty. Yes, what a free kick. What a free kick. I said Josh Caroma could probably take it and score. What a flipping free kick that. 1-0 to flipping Huddersfield. Get in there. Get in there. Town winning 1-0 away from home. What the heck is happening here? Not complaining. Brilliant. Come on. Get in there, Town. Brilliant. We deserve that. Definitely well deserved. This is one of the good. This is a really good performance from Town. Goodness. Oh, this changes my whole perspective on the game now, because I did say Reading were going to win 2-0 before the game started. It's made me look a bit stupid. Oh, goodness. Brilliant goal. Brilliant goal there. Fantastic. Oh, this is just making Reading look absolutely plain. It really is. I'm loving this. Oh, Scott, I was going to say then the odd mistake, but then we do end up making it back. And there you go. It's Reading have got a free kick. Not sure who clicked him, but oh, great goal! Fantastic goal! Fantastic goal! Fantastic goal!
I didn't see it. I was following the play further on.
Fantastic.
John Swift.
Honestly, was not expecting Town to win this.
Swift has got a good shot.
I really wasn't expecting this from Town today. This was a really good performance. I thought Town would be on a downer. And it's looking quite promising so far. You've got a one-man wall. Don't know why, but, you know, it's the one man.
Holmes is there. So too is Naby Sarr.
Uh-oh. Oh, Town, you dorks. Big penalty for Reading. Oh, you ass. Reading have got a penalty. Oh, why? Why? Why do we have to let the penalty go through? And for Pete's sake, man.
The other side of the foul, but that was
Oh,
well, there's this big save.
for Pete's sake.
Season up with a penalty save.
Huddersfield Town have faced 6 penalties this season.
Yeah, we have. We flipping have.
None have been missed by an
For
opponent.
Pete's sake.
It's Michael O'Lees.
Don't score this. Come on, Schofield.
O'Lees left-footed, steps and scores, sending Ryan Schofield.
Ah,
Spectacular dive, low to his right.
Pete's sake. Town.
The other side, and it's Reading 1.
Oh,
Town 1 after all.
Yeah, good play.
that penalty is so undeserved. Like, we deserve a lot better than that. Ah,
When it's there, the referee's going to see right through that.
Pete, that's gutting, to be fair. That is actually gutting. Oh, Reading don't deserve that. Reading don't deserve that goal.
Lively match, mind you.
It is a lively match, but Reading just don't deserve that at all. We only keep the lead for a good couple of minutes. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Whether if it's a penalty or if it's a normal goal. Terrible pass. Come on, Tom, don't let this affect you. Ah, Pete's sake, don't do this.
Holmes drops it back to his keeper, Southwood. Nice distribution from him, or maybe not. It's overhit actually, and the ball's collected impressively by Pavlovich.
Oh, brilliant, Town. So typical now. Really is so typical.
Just behind Lewis O'Brien's right shoulder, and points onto the field. O'Brien hits a Reading player with his throw.
Come on, Town, you deserve a flipping win here.
Semedo, who
Lovely passing play.
gives it away. Drop on the ball too long. Now
Oh, you do first. Come on. Reading are on the attack now. Reading on the right-hand side going up to our end. Reading have crossed it in. This could be a second for Reading. Well defended out by Town. Crossed in by Reading again. Headed away by O'Brien, I think. Yes, it was O'Brien. Oh, come on, Town. Oh, Reading have put a nice through ball in. He's cut in. He's going to get a shot on target. It doesn't go on target. It's well over. It was worth a shot for Reading.
Yeah, I think I was just trying to catch Schofield out there because there was no real gap.
It was a nice opportunity for Reading, but they just couldn't take it.
So Ryan Schofield didn't have much to worry about. I think he's just trying to put as much as
Flipping Town, man. Come on.
scuffs it right over the top. But again, that 2-on-1 situation where O'Brien does well to take him out to the side, but you can't allow that easy pass into the 18-yard box for the Reading players just over.
Such a good opportunity, but just blown it.
Josh Corona's early free kick, giving Town the lead. A right-footed curler from just outside the penalty area, and then a soft penalty awarded to Reading. Well converted, mind you, by Michael Elise after it was won by Semedo. Huddersfield Town in possession with Keogh, trying to bring Rolando Aarons into the game. Aarons tips it back to
I just can't believe this.
And now Keogh, midway inside his own half, is closed down by
How Town just let a penalty go like that.
for Ryan Schofield. Early shout from the Town keeper.
It's not good enough from Town's perspective, defensive perspective. That was not good at all.
Nice turn by Danny Ward. Reaching for it though, it was a weak pass, which was intercepted by Reading. They come forward. Swift makes a clever chipped pass around the outside of his standing foot towards Elise's run, but it's over and it's out of play for a goal kick to Huddersfield Town.
Danny Ward was quite lucky there not to get himself in the book. Very late challenge. Bit upset with himself after his touch, I think it was. The referee played on.
What John Swift just did is something you can injure yourself trying to emulate. Is he called Ravona?
Ravona, you've tried it, haven't you? You've tried it on the
Right, Town are on the attack.
Yes.
That's it, and I've looked away from the situation, cursing. Especially the fact that
If you guys have any questions, please ask me. I wouldn't mind answering any of your questions. If you do, ask me if any players are doing all right. I'll give you my honest answer. I think Harry's prediction of a 2-1 win for Town is a good prediction at the moment. It's very doable, Harry. I reckon there could be more goals in this game than this. I hope, anyway.
Championship playoff finalists.
This is a much better game, I must say.
Yeah.
And that was a great day. It was a great day.
The weather today here in Reading is very similar. Heavy grey skies. Threat of rain. Threat of an attack now for Reading down the left-hand side.
Yeah, Reading are on the attack.
Lauren keeps the
On the left-hand side, corner flag, pushed upfield a little bit by Town.
Elise squares it. Here's Semedo. He gives it quick to John Swift, who loses it, then wins it back in the challenge with Alex Wakel, midway inside of Huddersfield Town. So Elise finds Josh Lauren.
Reading are just passing it in midfield, just trying to keep tempo. Come on. Come on, Tom, get to the defence. Get on. Come on, someone get to him. Keogh heads it away. Reading has still got it. He could pass it in. There could be a shot off, and there is a shot off straight into Schofield's hands. Can't give them that much space to shoot. Yeah, 23 minutes, 10 seconds till 24 minutes. I'm going to go downstairs and get a drink when it hits 24 minutes. So hopefully Town don't score. Be back in a minute, boys.
Definitely coming for more. Still as you were in terms of the relegation battle at the bottom, Wycombe are beating Middlesbrough. So that means
Are they? Wycombe beating Middlesbrough.
At the table. But it's still the same three going down as it stands: Derby, Wycombe, and Sheffield Wednesday, and that's because Rotherham are currently winning in Cardiff.
Yeah, Rotherham are still beating Cardiff.
Wycombe's defence still intact, which means at the moment Huddersfield Town have conceded more goals than they have this season. Yedem thuds the ball in field towards Semedo, who looks in front of Tom Holmes. Holmes knocks it long into the Huddersfield Town half. That's good running off the ball by Josh Lauren. He's chased by Dwayne Holmes of Huddersfield Town. You'll note that there are two Holmes on the field, one on each side. Holmes keeps Josh Lauren at bay, and then Aarons tackles Omar Richards. Swift switches sides. Nice drifted pass towards Estevez, who brings it down. At the byline, it goes around Josh Corona and crosses into the box. Jonathan Hoggers sent it straight to the feet of Mate, who shoots around the front of Jonathan Hoggers. That's a great save by Ryan Schofield at his left-hand post to push it away for a corner.
Really good save again, coming to his captain's rescue. Jonathan Hogg messing around in that 18-yard box. Poor touch again. Thought he was going to get another penalty, tell the truth. Didn't look like he was going to stick a foot in. That's a really good save from Ryan Schofield again.
Short corner by Reading with 25.5 minutes gone. 1-1. Swift Olise from the pass by Estevez, a left-footed cross. Mete's header is into the back of the net, looping over Ryan Schofield. Did the Town keeper misjudge the flight of the ball? Mete's header has given Reading a 2-1 lead.
Where's the marking? An easy header at the back post there, just to lob it over. Ryan Schofield, no, I don't think he misjudged it. I think he's moved his feet to come across his goal. And it's a good header that lobs straight over the top of him, but you can't allow people just to head the ball in your 6-yard box like that. Because he's obviously seen Ryan Schofield coming forward. He's made his decision just to lob it over the top of him, not go for power. It's poor, very poor. A couple of minutes for Town.
Dwayne Holmes stands ready to restart for us in the middle with the pushback.
You're joking.
Hands on hips.
You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. I've read in just Scott. Oh, you're joking. What the heck, man? Oh, what's going on, Town? Oh, what is going on now? Tell me. Ignore the cup that I'm drinking out of. Far from it. We are Premier League. Very far from it. Very far from it. You're joking me, man. Town. 2, you were 1-0 up, man. Come on, Town, get a draw at least. I know I predicted the loss for Town in the start, but come on, to know that we were 1-0 up, to be losing 2-1 doesn't do us justice.
Here's Corona, inside left position. Huddersfield Town trailing 2-1 here at Reading. A pushed pass by.
Oh, Brian, that was a terrible attempt, man. Oh. What is this, man? How to blow a lead, a 1-0 lead. Need a flipping book for Town. How to blow a lead.
Just a few of those last decisions. Dwayne Holmes' pass there, that little bit of quality needed to break Reading down. It's not there at the minute.
It's unbelievable.
Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1 on BBC Radio.
How the hell is it 2-1? I don't know what the goal was like. What a joke. That was a terrible shot, man. Come on.
He's done so well to dispossess him, putting the pressure on him, getting around him, making him make the mistake. And lifts the ball unbelievably high over the crossbar. That's good pressure, though. Good harrying from Scott High.
I want to see what Belfast does there.
Southwood with a goal kick for Reading, which is headed back in from the near left Huddersfield Town touchline by Lewis O'Brien. But Reading pick it up in their blue and white hoops, leading by Swift lifts it, orchestrating the move.
Oh no, Reading are on the attack again.
Onto which Omar Richards latches. Rolando Aarons is with him, defending for Town. Olise holds it, looks around and sees Dwayne Holmes, sets off in the opposite direction into the penalty area, and then turns around to make a reverse pass for Josh Laurent anyway. Semedo pins one to the edge of the box, and Mete, the striker. Rinamoto makes space for his ball to relieve the pressure on a teammate, Mete.
Swift out wide again.
Estevez, Rinamoto's cross to the near post, sent away by Naby Sow. Reading lead by 2 goals to 1 as Swift knocks the ball forward down the right. Estevez tried what looked like
Unbelievable.
pass, but he's presented it straight to Huddersfield Town and Lewis O'Brien.
Oh, come on, Town. Come on, Karoma. You've done really well today. That was a lovely pass to Scott High. What are you going to do? Lovely pass there. Come on, Rolando Aarons. Oh, man, come on. Come on, Town. This is terrible. That shot was chronic. Why would you even try and get into that angle to take a shot? It's just not going to pull off. I've seen, how many times have I seen people with Town trying to pull those off? They never work. Never work.
Keep shooting.
Oh, good girl.
Andrew Rinamoto, who is down, sitting down, in fact, on the turf, just
Ah.
looks like he's maybe got a hip or upper thigh injury that they're having a look at on his right side. Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1.
Unbelievable.
Town's away record before today this season, played 22, won 4 away from home at Nottingham Forest, Queen's Park Rangers, Swansea, Millwall, lost 13 of those 22 away.
13!
So Town could do with
No.
rebalancing those stats and getting something from it. Johnny.
Would you like the scores?
Yes,
During the
please.
break, let's have a look at the Championship, how it's going. These are all the scores then. They all kicks off at 12:30. Barnsley 1, Norwich City 1, Blackburn Rovers 1, Birmingham City 1, Bournemouth 0, Stoke City 0, Bristol City 0, Brentford 0. Big one here, Cardiff City 0, Rotherham United 1. Apparently Rotherham could be 3 or 4 up in that game, but they're not. Coventry City 1, Millwall 0, Derby County 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0's the other big one. Middlesbrough 0, Wycombe Wanderers 1, which has lifted Wycombe off the foot of the table. They can still stay up, but they need a goal swing of about 15.
Wait, so what does that mean for the table then? I can't really show you my screen.
Luton Town 0, Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1, of course, and Watford 0, Swansea City 0. It means bottom end of the Championship, the 3 going down right now. Sheffield Wednesday on 41 points, Wycombe Wanderers on 43, Derby County on 44, Rotherham staying up on goal difference on 44, and then Huddersfield Town on 48.
Exciting stuff, Johnny.
So let's just get this table sorted. I'm going to just have a look at this table. Look at that. I should be still going live.
Why not?
Good luck to him.
I should still be live while I look on here. I'm going to look at the Sky Bet
The Premier League United other game, by the way, it's 1 apiece.
Championship table.
To kick off at Ellen Road between Leeds United and Tottenham Hotspur. Dallas putting Leeds ahead.
Let's see if I can go onto here. Like,
And when you look in the closest,
I'm just going to quickly share my screen.
Just this back end.
Always the bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Get it back! Come on!
Reading
32 minutes in and it's 2-1. 33 minutes in, just gone in.
Reading.
Right. I'm just going to share my screen now, boys.
Yeardom and now Swift. They're closing down on the halfway line.
So I'm just going to share my screen. Obviously, I can go to the Sky Bet Championship table right now. So, obviously, yes, we've got Norwich who's first, Watford second. We need to go straight down to the bottom of the table where we are. At the moment, Sheffield Wednesday are at bottom. Wycombe are 23rd. Derby are in the relegation zone as well. Rotherham are only just below us. So Rotherham are safe at the current moment. And yes, obviously, you can see our record. It's not great. But Rotherham are out of the relegation place at the moment. We're beating Cardiff 1-0. Just going to quickly have a look at the I think it might give us the current results. It's not giving anything, so forget that.
and Josh Corona.
Straight back here.
Defending by Estevez.
But yes, Rotherham have just come out of the relegation zone. If they carry on where they are at,
He touches it back towards Southwood.
I'm not impressed with Town at the moment.
Closed down with great industry by Scott High of Huddersfield Town, and Southwood's got to scoop it to safety away to the far left-hand side. Nice press by Town.
Yeah, Scott High seems to have taken it upon himself to be chief presser, and it's working. That's twice now that he's dispossessed or got something back for Town.
Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1. After Josh Corona's free kick gave Huddersfield Town the lead. Now it's Reading's turn to press up and beyond the halfway line. A skidding Naby Sarr takes the pass from Jonathan Hogg. The press from Josh Lauren puts Hogg under pressure. Nice improvisation by Alex Vallejo of Huddersfield Town, though, to flip the ball back in the opposite direction, infield from Lawrence press. And now that allows him time to distribute towards this near side. Is there really offside about Town's position there? Lewis O'Brien stepping forward too early.
Offside again.
Possibly Josh Corona guilty as well.
Yeah, Corona there is, again, we talk about this most weeks, when you can see right across the pitch, you can see that line. You've got half an eye on Naby Sarr, who's got the ball at his feet. You've got half an eye on the defenders when you stay on side. You shouldn't be creeping off when you're that far up the field.
And on Corona's touch, indeed, Matty, the flag up.
Yeah.
To penalise him for the position. Naby Sarr heads the ball out of play after
I think we're not good enough at the moment. If I would piss me off.
And it's a Reading throw-in, almost midway inside the Huddersfield Town half. Made it bumped by Naby Sarr, shouldered by Lewis O'Brien. Scott High picks up the scraps, knows that Naby Sarr will be available.
No, you've got a man all the way up there. Come on. Jeez, man.
High takes up a better position.
Nice. Nice. Good playing. Come on, Corona. Best player in the game so far.
Back on his feet after the
Pass it back. Lovely.
Corona turns, finds Holmes.
Come on.
Defending his
Good.
O'Brien just as tenacious as Reading's player of the season. Wins it back.
Nice knocking play from Town.
Growing in confidence, and understandably so. He's been great in this 36-minute half so far. Reading lead 2-1 as Town combine with short passes. Waiting for their best option. It's Dwayne Holmes from Scott High's pass. Holmes brings the bouncing ball down. Takes it away from Mayte, his striker. And now Aarons finds Dwayne Holmes, who's playing as an attacking midfielder. Keogh and Hogg. Scott High perhaps underhits that chipped pass. Ollie's interrupts.
Danny Ward's terrible attempt to take a touch.
The front end of Huddersfield Town.
My goodness, man.
Their defending for Reading is Andy Yeardham, and Omar Richards lifts it clear. A stooping header by Richard Keogh puts the pressure back on Reading. And Town's yellow
Don't pass it back.
Positioned inside Reading.
Good.
Maybe a bit bunched together.
No, you shitter. What are you doing?
And the midfielder turns skillfully.
Oh, man.
Keogh.
Right, Reginald on another dangerous attack here.
Left foot pass towards Mayte on the left edge of the penalty area. Now Elise finds Swift. Omar Richards joins the attack. Swift links behind him and then steps forward. Pulling away to the left is Richards with the cross to the far post, but it's beyond Rinomota. And we'll go actually out for a throw-in on this near side. Did he get a touch off Huddersfield Town?
I think he did. I'm not quite sure what he's seen there.
Yeah, he's given a Reading throw-in for some reason.
I think Lewis O'Brien's not quite sure either. Good in possession now, Reading. They do keep the ball, find little runs, find little passes, keep breaking teams down.
Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1. Estevez throws short. John Swift with a back heel pass finds Rinomota, but he's got to come out to the near side touchline, the Reading right, to make space and allow himself to turn. At which point he's tackled by Lewis O'Brien.
Joke.
And the ball's out for a throw-in to Reading again, level with the right edge of the penalty area that they're attacking. He dumps the pass. Estevez now, after the throw-in. Yeardham finds, Semedo finds Swift. It's Scott High doing the pressing for Town. And Swift sensibly works the ball into space. And Holmes, the centre-half who's pushed up to the centre. Here's John Swift, always the playmaker. And there's his diagonal to the far side. Will he reach Omar Richards?
Reading are just on the attack now. It's end-to-end stuff, but
to the ball. Rolando Aarons stands his ground and makes a tackle.
Something
to
not good
concede
enough,
the
boys.
throw-in on the far side, which Richards takes very quickly. Rinamotimus controls it as he tries to push it towards the byline and chase it. I think he did himself there by being caught in two minds, and the ball is out for a goal kick to Huddersfield Town.
I think Huddersfield Town maybe need to try stopping that dive a little bit more than they are doing. It's obvious what he's going to do every time he gets there. Maybe someone, Scott Hyde or Holmes or anyone, can just get a little bit closer and stop him doing that every single time, because they are getting a little bit of joy once that ball goes over to the Town right-hand side.
Reading 2,
Come on, Town. There's literally nothing to talk about. Town are just getting mauled by Reading now. Reading are on a great attack here. That was good attack by O'Brien there. High to Karoma.
Turns defence into attack. Karoma is in space down the left-hand side. He tried a nutmeg on Semedo, ran into his opponent. Referee thinks about giving a free kick and then decides not to. Naby Sarr from halfway retrieves possession for Huddersfield Town, who come forward. Not quite dynamic enough in their pace on this attack, but they've still got the ball at their feet. Vallejo strokes it out short towards Rolando Aarons, controlling it on his left foot. So lean and athletic. Or Aarons, you want to see him run more, maybe?
Yeah, you want the ball more to it.
Given a chance to run at his opponent down that far side. Mind you, the same description fits Omar Richards, so we shouldn't be too high in our expectations. Town have switched the ball left, meanwhile, still in possession. Klopp turns it back over the halfway line.
Come on, Sarr, get the ball moving.
Left side, Naby Sarr.
Nice.
Traps the ball.
Terrible pass.
Under his blades and then belts
Flipping it, man. Can you just stop it? You're so bad. So bad. He's dead weight. Just get so useless. Terrible passing.
Not quite sure what he's going
Awful.
To be fair, he seemed obsessed with switching the ball over to Holmes or Keogh, but there was a much simpler pass on.
I know. If there's a simple pass on, why don't you just do it? It's common sense.
Just use the better
In
technique.
the world of
just to make sure
football.
the ball does go to the person you want it to.
Oh my
He's just, looks like
days.
he's just lashed it with no real control. And that's the easy possession we talk about. Reading getting the ball back when they're building, keeping possession and moving forward.
Reading are just mauling us right now.
Hold it.
I'm just going to go and get on Spotify a little second, because I'm going to get some non-copyright sounds to throw a couple of darts to after, well, at half time. Reading have got a good attack again. Defended. Pass back to Schofield. Schofield needs to get rid of it. That was a terror flipping Gidget. You know, I just don't understand it. I think Schofield needs to get some more experience.
Yeah, I think it's a bit too nonchalant then.
In comes Elise from the left side.
No.
It's a shot on his left. Drives it right-footed.
Schofield does another save.
And smothered by Ryan Schofield.
He's
Right
safe.
goal line as he does so.
Yeah, bounce right in front of him, Reading player closing him down. It's a decent distance though to let the striker shoot from. I fancy him to save more shots from there.
So to change his feet, Michael Olise. He's very balanced on the ball.
Wait. Come on.
Took his penalty well. Now he chases back. Doesn't do a job on Rolando Aarons though, in blocking his pass towards Dwayne Holmes.
It's unbelievable. It really is.
Vallejo.
Come on, Sarr. Come on, put a nice ball in. Nice. Too heavy. But anyway, got control of it through Josh Karoma. Just kick it at him. Pete's sake. Nice pass to O'Brien. O'Brien to Scott Hyde. Scott Hyde passes it back to O'Brien. O'Brien finds it to Hogg. Hogg needs to drive forward a bit more. Hogg's going to pass it up to the right hand side, going to their end. Holmes needs to pass the ball. Nice. Valero needs to pass the ball down to O'Brien. He does. O'Brien passes it to Karoma. Karoma needs to find the cross option. No, he goes. Valero should pass it. No, what's he doing? He's passing it to Hogg. Hogg's on the ball, passes it to Holmes. Holmes to Hogg to Valero. Valero back to Karoma. Karoma just passes the ball on to O'Brien. O'Brien needs to find the cross.
Dribbles back in field to find Josh Karoma. He fancies it right.
Nice.
But he passes it with a low curl on it towards Rolando Aarons. Aarons is blocked by Omar Richards.
Don't wait for it to go out for a flipping corner.
Go and fetch it. It's a corner that he's won.
Only just won it. Jeez, man, don't wait for a corner just to be won.
Got to do more.
My days.
Got to beat the player. And when you find the pass,
Man.
then he's got to be more often than not. He's got to produce something for his team on that right-hand side.
Dwayne Holmes cuts a very short corner, passing towards Rolando Aarons, and here is Koroma to send it out towards Aarons' left foot. A checked spinning cross. Out comes Southwood, doesn't quite make it, fingertips it away.
Please don't be long on extra time, half time, added time.
He lifts it forward. Scott High is back as the.
Oh, he just almost missed that.
He
Jeez.
just about brings it down and controls it. Links well with Danny Ward now, though, after making space to take a return pass.
Goodness, how are we pulling some of these passes off?
It is brilliant then, because I thought he'd
Good playing.
took a bit of a big touch and he wasn't going to get there, but he did. Nice and quick, change of feet, finds a decent pass.
Nice pass by Danny Ward. Nice control. O'Brien needs to get the ball in. Terrible ball. 3 minutes of added time on to 45. Terrible header by O'Brien.
Minutes of injury time right it on. Naby Sarr and Lewis O'Brien combined down the left side. Kia.
It's absolutely typical.
Vallejo right on the halfway line. John Swift stands in front of him. Jonathan Hogg is the best available option for Alex Vallejo.
He's absolutely typical. I just don't get it. I really just don't understand town. I really don't.
5 yards inside the Reading half. Foul on Rolando Aarons by Omar Richards? No, says the referee. Reading knock it long, trying to surprise Keogh and Sarr.
Dork.
Behind by
You
Mason.
dork.
But Keogh reacts well and puts it out of play on the far side.
Reacts
for Reading.
well and puts out of play. It wasn't even meant to be put out of play, you silly idiot. My days, you can tell by the way you chopped it. It's supposed to be a flipping clearance, not a throw-in. Experienced my ass. He ain't experienced.
Collected by
Keep's
Huddersfield
sake.
Town. Alex Vallejo can now square it for Naby Sarr.
Come on, let's get one before half time.
Angle the pass towards Josh Koroma, who moves back just half a yard to make sure it stays.
Go. Oh my days, slips on his ass.
Naby Sarr slips and leaves a big scar on the turf as he switches play to the far side of the town right. And infield from the touchline comes Dwayne Holmes, running into heavy traffic.
Nice.
His one touch.
Good. Through ball now.
Jonathan Hogg. And now Koroma.
Offside.
Again, in that same position.
I'm sure, I don't think he actually agrees with this one. Didn't argue about the first one, but this time I think he's timed his run well. I don't think he expected John Hogg to hit the ball quite as quick as he did in his first time and find him. But again,
1 minute, thank goodness for that.
No excuse for it.
Reading 2, Huddersfield Town.
I know what to call this. I know what to call this match. The
Increasingly dramatic half-time situation.
beginner's guide to know how to throw a 1-0
relegation
lead.
zone proper in the Championship. Rotherham leading.
Beginner's guide on how to throw 1-0 lead
Sheffield Wednesday
away.
poised to go down. Wickham leading Middlesbrough. 4 lads and lasses still going down nevertheless because of that bad goal difference, amongst other difficult moments they've had this season. Mind you, they beat Reading as part of Reading's second half of the season slump, which has got local kudos around here as well, to the west of London. Southwood's got the ball, the Reading keeper on the edge and beyond the edge of his penalty area. He toes it out towards Semedo and Yeadon, who combine, and there's the half-time whistle.
Hallelujah. Jeez,
Reading
can't.
lead by 2-1. We've certainly had something to watch.
Oh my goodness.
Scott High's first Championship start, the youngster, brave, bold, and available to his seniors.
Yeah, stick a bit of music on, a bit of non-copyright sounds. Actually, can I do that on here? I don't think. No, you won't be able to hear it, will you? I don't think you'd be able to hear it if I did. Let's stick a bit of NCS on Spotify on my phone, even though my sound system's terrible on it. I can't listen to the hot hits. I get copyright striked. No, old playlists. It was I think it was a relaxed playlist. I think what was it? Oh, I've lost it now, haven't I? I can't find it. I'm just going to put... Oh, I'm going to go on to YouTube instead. I'll stick a bit on YouTube. Non-copyright music. Aesthetic. What's aesthetic? Come on, adverts. I'll deal with this. No! Oh, YouTube has to be on, doesn't it? Oh dear. Cheers. Going to put my camera onto your dartboard at half time. Hopefully that should be alright for you. Hello, how are you doing? How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm at home. Just doing a stream at the moment because I was supposed to be at work today, but the thing is, with outdoor seating, they've told me not to go in until 4. But the thing is, whether if they want me to go in at 4 because it's still raining. I know. Well, I've got to go down at 4 if they don't tell me not to. But the thing is, it's not the first time, so you know, it's not. Oh no, I've done well. I haven't finished. It's just half time. Town were 1-0 up, yeah, and we're going we're losing again. So yeah, well, we're safe. That's the main thing. Have you seen who could go down? Because what's happening is Rotherham are beating Cardiff 1-0. That means Rotherham could, if Rotherham win, they could stay up. If Sheffield Wednesday and Derby draw, which they are at the moment, and Rotherham win, that means Sheffield Wednesday and Derby could go down. But the thing, that's what it's looking like at the moment. But I don't know if what the scores are at half time at the moment. But I'm going to have a look in a minute. I know she is. Yeah. Oh well. It's not like as if she's a hardcore fan like me who goes and watches games. Yeah, it's true. But yeah. Last game of the season tickets. I'll be renewing my season ticket soon. Yeah. Well, I got a refund. And then yes, I got a refund back. So yeah. Well, it's not the club's fault, though, is it? If you heard, Aston Villa might be Aston Villa of. I think it's Aston Villa, but it's one of the clubs. One football club has said as soon as you get the first game back to I think it was like 3,000 fans or something, 10,000 fans, they're gonna give tickets away for free. So I said that one. I thought that was a nice gesture. But yeah, that's it, isn't it? Good fan relationship. Oh yeah, they'll make the money back in what? Yeah, I'm just throwing a couple of darts now because, well, when it's half time, I like to throw a couple of darts. You sure? Yeah, show me how to play sometime. Yeah. Are you sure about that? Are you really sure about that? How sure are you? I've just hit a 555, triple 520 and a 111. I'm aiming for my triples. Oh yeah. You know what Mum's like already. I know. Well, anyway, I don't know when I'm going to be working next week, so if you do want to pop up at some point, if you work after work or all, just let me know. Well, that's it. I mean, the 17th, I can finally work I can work indoors, obviously, still now, but, have people indoors is so much better. And I'm guaranteed to work inside, aren't I? Those hours that they give me. Whereas I'm not guaranteed those hours, and I'm losing. I've lost a good amount of money this week from not working because it's raining. And to know it we're going to rain today, it's just a pain. I went out for a couple of drinks in Home Firth, Home Firth Tavern. I went out for a couple of drinks in Home Firth and I said to my mate, can you check the weather for me? And he says, oh, why? He says, oh, well, I need to know what the weather's going to be like for tomorrow. So I just had a couple of drinks there and it was like yesterday night, yeah. Well, we don't sit inside. So no, you'd have to book it. You don't have to book it. You just go, and if there's a seat free, there's a seat free. You just sit down and they'll just come to you. It was nice. It is a nice. It's quite expensive if you have so many pints, it gets quite expensive. Oh, well, no, it's not like 10 pints. I bought my mate's pint and my pint. He had a side. Well, it wasn't even a pint. It was a glass. And I literally, it cost, like, how much it cost now? £9. That was for a £4.50 each, for £4.50 for a pint of lager. And then he had a bottle of cider and it cost £4.50. So it came to a total of £9. It was nice. I think the thing is the postcard's cheaper. Like, hold on a second. Ash, bro, where you off? Where are you going? Get a coat on. It's absolutely freezing outside. Who? Is she? Yeah. Fair dues. Anyway, hey, apparently, well, you know, I'm supposed to be at work now. They told me not to go in until 4, but because it's going to be raining, I don't think they're going to want me in at all. So, yeah, I know you told me it was going to rain, but you know. So if you want, I'll let you know if I'm off in to work or not. All right. See you later. What were you saying, Tony? Sorry. Sorry. But anyway, come to my house when I've got a next day off, and I'll give you a game of darts. Anyway, I think I've got to go because I think Town have just conceded another penalty. I think Town have conceded a penalty here. It's a penalty for Reading. Oh dear. All right, cheers, Tony. I'll talk to you soon. Right, bye. Oh, you're joking. No, don't want to live on my deathbed. Oh, for Pete's sake, you've just scored as well. Oh, you're joking. Oh, for Pete's sake. Actually, I don't even know if it's full. I don't even know. Do you know what? I don't even know. I don't even... No, it's not a goal. What a knob. What a knob. I genuinely thought that was another penalty. Oh, that was the second goal. Oh, gosh. Oh, my days. I feel like I got such a knob. I literally put goal... I thought it was a goal. I was like, no, it's not. Surely. Oh, that was a terrible attempt to save that. Come on, that was the one I watched the other time downstairs. Can you get the microphone working?
Once he brings in another.
Thank you. Try not to deafen me at the same time. No, it's not. It's still bloody half time. Thoughts on the Northern Independence Party? Top party, my friend. Top party. Don't know where you've got that question from. But I am a supporter of the Northern Independence Party. I need to sort the camera out because... What the heck? You know what? I can't even get my camera right. Sorry about this, guys. I shouldn't move my camera around from a dartboard. Oh, it's so annoying. It's really bad. I've got really bad OCD. There we go. I'll take that. That'll do. Northern Independence Party. What a top quality party. Town had just entered the field. I'm just going to throw a couple more darts, I think. Sorry, that was a bit boring at half time. Your mate called me, so I couldn't say no.
The new vegetable patch man, the Cabbage Patch Kid.
I hope that doesn't carry on.
Excuse me.
Patch Kid Matt Glennon. And I'm not even going to attempt a name for Paul Ogden. Away to my right side. Okay, over to you for the final 45 minutes of the season.
Thank you, Johnny. You should have let go. Mind you, I'd love to see Matty on Gardener's World on a Friday night.
It's getting closer.
Thank you. And all for your magnificent contributions all season. Please keep them coming. I remind you that on Tuesday night we're going to have an hour's debrief for Huddersfield Town season between 6 and 7 on West Yorkshire Sport Daily. We're going to devote that to Town and have a good old chinwag about what needs fixing, what you've enjoyed most, high points and low points on West Yorkshire Sport Daily between 6 and 7. For the moment, just an hour, Matthew. Thanks for your contributions. Keep them coming. It's going to be quite a tight finish once the final whistle goes. And what was the name of the gentleman who said that Christian...
Right, so the second half
Graham, thank you.
has just started. Current score is still 2-1 to Reading. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Because there will be some people for whom Christopher Schindler is not top of that list. Town in yellow shirts, purple shorts, yellow socks, defending the left-hand end of the ground as we look at it in the second half, trailing by 2 goals to 1. No changes on either team for the second half. Reading in their blue and white hood shirt, white shorts and blue and white hood socks. Reading lead 2-1 and have the ball in the 46th minute. On the far side, Andy Yeardham, John Swift, who gives it, takes it, gives it again, pokes it forward. Brina Motta links with a first-time pass towards Andy Yeardham. And then
Genuinely thought that was a penalty, but it was the bloody highlights. Stupid knob.
Lewis O'Brien needed fetching in front of his penalty area by Dwayne Holmes, and Holmes has used Alex Vallejo's availability to take the pressure completely off Town. That was nicely done on the edge of their own box. O'Brien finds Scott High, who's off the ball work and his positional availability for his teammates in trouble, Matty, is what's impressed me most.
Just going to have a look and see
Many big contributions by Scott High so far today.
Yeah, you can see he's got the ball all the
what
time. He's making
the
himself available. He's not hiding.
Skybet Championship.
It is a special day for himself on his first start.
To say nothing of his shooting, one high over the bar, admittedly, but one against the post just before Town took the lead. He's one for the future, Scott.
Yeah, I think the pressing as well, because obviously that's how Glasgow wants to play with.
Right, obviously not interested in
I mean,
that.
the quick fit players. It looks like someone who could fit right in there.
Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1 on BBC Radio Leeds Digital. Just keep that second digital frequency channel available to yourself.
Come on.
Because things are going to change a little bit from 2 o'clock onwards when we start our Bradford City coverage and build up to the game at more nearer the time.
Still 1-0 to
He's the
Rotherham.
goal scorer from the penalty spot for Reading.
It's still 1-0 to
And
Rotherham.
Josh Lauren, first time passes.
I need to just have a look on, see if Footmore have.
Swift. And some good hands in May. For Omar Richards, it's as bad in Berkshire as it is in Yorkshire. We're hearing of awful weather at home as well.
BBC Sport.
Reading play Pete Ball. And we can talk about over Bay. From the right-hand side, Estevez bombs in field. He's chased by Josh Caroma, the Huddersfield Town goal scorer today. And now Swift runs the ball between Vallejo and Hogg. Works it towards Matey, and now Swift will turn and spot Josh Laurent available down the right-hand side.
Leeds are beating Tottenham 2-1 at the moment as well.
Not really making any territorial game. Town are keeping them at the midway point in their own half. Reading working to the left flank.
The
Richards
Championship
picks
is
it
like...
infield. Poor ball by Semedo towards Swift.
Okay, let's have a look. Wycombe are beating Middlesbrough 2-0. Sheffield Wednesday are beating Derby 1-0 at half-time.
It's high use on his shoulder.
That's half-time.
Let's turn forward.
Cardiff still losing to Rotherham there in the 51st minute. Bristol drawing 0-0 to Brentford. Stoke are beating Bournemouth 2-0. Blackburn are drawing to Birmingham 2-0. And Barnsley are beating Norwich 2-1. That is the current scores in the Championship.
And keeps it on the turf, lower the left edge of the box. O'Brien.
Terrible
The
Town.
combination this time doesn't work. And Reading have got bodies back there on the right-hand side. A drifted clearing pass by Lauren turns defence into attack. Mété runs onto the pass by Michael Olise. Naby Sarr is there to block Mété's pass.
Oh my goodness,
And,
wow.
nice work off the ball by Lewis O'Brien to make himself.
Jeez, man, jeez.
Is how Town keep Reading at bay this time.
Yeah, he's done well there, Zay's. Under all kinds of pressure from Matty there, and just manages to hold him off. At one point, looks like he was just going to nick the pass on the edge of the 18-yard box. And as you said, Lewis O'Brien just makes himself available. I think Reading, you can see why they've had a decent season, unfortunately, held up, because they do keep possession, but they keep high possession. It's around the edge of the 18-yard box. It's not at the back. It's not in midfield. As soon as you get the ball, they want to go forward and they flood into that final third.
They won 13 of their first 23 matches of the season, Reading. They were fourth in the table after they came to our place and won with that Lucas João show in early January. But then 6 wins from the second half of the season has taken them out of the playoff.
Oh no!
Come forward. The pass by Lauren is
Dear me, Town.
toes of mated by the backtracking Richard Keogh, who timed his challenge well, and the ball is in the arms of Ryan Schofield, I beg your pardon. He bowls it out wide to his left and finds Lewis O'Brien. O'Brien rolls the side-footed pass up the touchline. He's fouled as he does so. Ref thinking of advantage with Josh Corona on the ball, but O'Brien stayed down and the ref gives the free kick after all. Reading lead by 2-1.
So you talk about form in Reading. Bristol City were in the playoffs at one point. Into the season, and Town could finish above them. Talk about a terrible back end of the season. A season of 2 halves. Town have definitely had that, but they've not been the only ones.
I should say, Matty, on that subject, actually, even Town, after the defeat by Reading in January, Town were 13th in the table. My diary says Town dropped to 13th in the table. Should be careful what you wish for. 20th in the table, Huddersfield Town. If the score stays like this, Bristol City in 19th above them. Their show this afternoon against Brentford is irrelevant because Town wouldn't be able to improve their 20th position. Plenty of time left yet on the final day of term. Holmes, Hogg, Koroma, the overlapping...
Come on, Town, get one.
Sends it back along the ground to Josh Koroma. He thinks about a shot. Danny Ward tries a return pass, which wouldn't have worked. And now they're appealing for a free kick for the foul on Josh Koroma. But I think Town would probably have been better to actually keep the ball at their feet. The referee's not going to give Town their free kick, and Reading have the ball with Southwood, the keeper. There, Tom Holmes, centre-half, finds Semedo, and now Southwood chips it up, driving it really, rather than chipping it up above the halfway line. Sarr measures his header carefully, bringing it down for Lewis O'Brien to send forward. Now Josh Koroma can have a good run at Andy Yeardon, but the ex-Barnsley right back is quick as well, and he reads the situation to take the ball back towards Southwood, who clears again. Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1. On BBC Radio Leeds Digital. Richard Keogh works the ball to the feet of Orlando Aarons, starting for the first time for Town since he picked up that injury back in January. Vallejo. Hogg allows Naby Sarr to walk onto the ball on the halfway line.
Goodness, come on.
Nice ball in front of Lewis O'Brien by Naby Sarr. The block by Esteves stops Town for the moment. They have a throw-in after 7 second-half minutes, and Reading lead by 2-2.
Yeah, it's nice to see Lewis O'Brien trying something a little bit different. Keep trying to walk into the box. It's not quite working. Get it whipped in there. See if Danny Ward's on his toes. See if he can create a little bit of space for himself.
Keogh changes his mind about the ball towards Rolando Aarons. And now,
Come on, Town.
Holmes down the right-hand side. Finds the feet of...
I find it a bit difficult to break them down now. They've caught us out a bit. Right, Dwayne Holmes got the ball. Dwayne Holmes tries to skim him. Gets a cross in, and it's cleared. It's not a good-looking ball at all. It had no height on it. It was just a wasted...
Nice little drop of the shoulder from Holmes.
Wasted cross!
Really well. After some good work from Vale. There's no one running that near. Yep, it looks an half-decent ball into the box, but if there's no one anywhere near it, there's not much point putting it in there. Needs to have a little look up, see who's coming in, see who's got some space. And if no one's doing that,
oh dear, come
mention
on.
it to them in a very polite manner.
A chat on the bench, and maybe a gel handed to Rolando Aarons by one of the staff. Aarons is now found by an Alex Vallejo pass, and Aarons disguises a ball nicely for Dwayne Holmes to work with. Back comes Semedo, the midfield stopper for Reading. Pokes it out of play before Dwayne Holmes can get on it. The throwing goes Town's way. Dwayne Holmes might fancy this for a long throw. Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1. Dwayne Holmes pensive, gets his breath back. Chats to the assistant. You know what? It's a corner, not a throw-in. Apologies. And Dwayne Holmes carefully positions the ball in front of us on this near side, the Huddersfield Town right. 55 minutes nearly on the clock. Town need an equaliser on the final day of the season. Holmes' corner, an outswinger, headed by Keogh, back towards the original near post from Green Holmes' delivery. But there's no Town player there to do anything with it, and Reading are on it straight away with Omar Richards. Mind you, he cuts the ball straight to Alex Vallejo, who's coming back from the penalty area. Vallejo stops Reading for a second time, and it's gone out for a throw-in.
Decent ball in from home, decent ball.
Sound, man.
He's never been able to get enough power to beat the
Try and get some viewers on here.
thing, puts it back across the 6 yard. No reacts though. There's no one there. It's quite obvious what he's going to do. Someone's got to read what Keogh is thinking.
You can hear the bellows from the benches, some of which slightly Hispanic sounding, even on the final day of term, with Town already safe as houses in terms of championship status. Alex Vallejo still bouncing up and down and screaming for every ball that goes out of play. Town have got the possession on this occasion, but Naby Sarr has just shunted his pass a little bit too far behind Rolando Aarons. Aarons avoids a hamstring injury by not reaching for it in the air, and it's gone out for a throw to Reading on this near left-hand side. If you're joining us late, I perish the thought if you've only just realised that it was a 12th to finish this season with. There were 4 changes to the starting lineup. Vallejo for Toffolo, who's absent. Scott High for Bakuna, who's on the bench. Ward started for Sonogo, who's absent. Also absent Aaron Rowe. Rolando Aarons replaced him in the starting lineup. Backtrack as Reading come forward with Andy Ian.
Derby have got to go, apparently. Let me just go down and have a look for that in the BBC. Let's have a look, I'll tell you. Championship.
Very good. Lawrence on the edge.
Aaron's fights in the tackle, but Richards gets his
I don't think it is 1-0. It is 1-0 to BBC Sports Park.
Just see the ball nice and easy. That was really not being quite as patient as they have been.
Wednesday still both going down, I believe.
Manager Paunovic is not too patient either.
Yeah, so low defence. So they still need Rotherham to cut the leg here, otherwise Rotherham will stay.
Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday, 22nd at the moment. Wickham at rock bottom. Derby 23rd. Sheffield Wednesday 22nd. Rotherham at 21st. Only just staying up. Rotherham. Derby, I think, yeah. Sheffield Wednesday will go down on goal difference. Same with Derby. Derby have only got 3 more goals than Sheffield Wednesday. Actually, no. Something like that. I'm not sure. Let's just double check what the scores are again. Just refresh the page. Wickham are in Middlesbrough 3-0. Derby have drawn. Derby have scored. Derby have scored. Martin Waghorn. I think it's Martin Waghorn. Yeah, Martin Waghorn has scored. Derby are drawing to Sheffield Wednesday. Coventry beating Millwall 2-1. Cardiff still losing 1-0 to Rotherham, which is going to send everyone down. Stoke still beating Bournemouth 2-0. Blackburn still drawing 2-2. Birmingham. Barnsley drawing 2-0 to Norwich now. It was Barnsley 2, Norwich 1.
The blue and white hoops of Reading pick it up again briefly before Omar Richards slips on the turf. Dwayne Holmes takes it off him, but then Richards wins it back off him. And Richards' shot is half blocked by Richard Keogh.
Goodness me, that is a... Oh my goodness, wow. So at the moment, it looks like... let's see...
Take the ball off them, wrap around a little bit, but he just got the better of him. There's some good defenders, some good blocks. Keogh there, throwing his body in the way. Naby's throwing his body in the way. The physio's brought lots of back to the ice with him today because there's going to be a few bruises.
Derby County have equalised at Pride Park against Sheffield Wednesday. As it stands, though, both Derby and Wednesday would be going down. Rotherham are still winning. However, if Derby got a lead in that game, then even with Rotherham winning, Derby would stay up and Rotherham would go down with Sheffield Wednesday. All in all, it's not looking good for Sheffield Wednesday. Let's just put it that way.
Well, I got yourself to blame.
Beautifully summed up, Johnny. Thank you. Double substitution for Huddersfield Town. Dwayne Holmes and Rolando Aarons have played their final minutes of the season. Carl Eiting has come on for Town, as well as Sober Thomas, who's taken up an attacking position down the right hand side. Carl Eiting, as usual, and sit in the middle and ping it around, I hope, when the chance arrives.
Yeah, there was very little coming from this right hand side. Aarons pretty much nothing today, to be fair to him. Tried to get into the game, not quite happened.
Derby lead 2-1.
Whoa, Derby leading now. Jeez, what's going on here?
Cardiff would go down with Sheffield Wednesday.
Meanwhile, Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1. Carl Eiting and Sober Thomas trying to get into the game after their introduction from the bench.
So hold on. If Derby are winning 2-1 then?
It's too comfortable for Reading at the moment for me, Matty.
Possession that.
So what happens now then?
Just really hoping to block the strikes.
Yes, passes from deep early, and something that Reading have deployed a couple of times in this second half. Trying to get the ball earlier to make a longer.
So you're telling me Rotherham and Sheffield Wednesday could go down now?
Which are reasonably well defended in the first half. The yellow shirts bring it away.
Let me just go to BBC Sport then. Actually, no. Let me go to the Sky Bet again. That was close for Danny Ward. Right, so at the moment, let's just get my screen shared to you guys. Here we go for you guys. This is the current table. We have got to go down to the bottom. Derby at the moment look like they're going to be staying up with their 2-1 lead against Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday they're playing. Rotherham, Wickham and Sheffield Wednesday, goodness me, could go down if everything stays as it is. Goodness me, that's really interesting. That's really interesting at the moment. That is the current table. That is the current table. Oh, it's looking really interesting. That's looking really interesting at the moment. Quite frankly, at the moment, that's really interesting. I'm going to keep screen sharing just so makes it a bit helpful.
Is quite a long way away from us. It was his hands clapping together, encouraging Danny Ward to keep going, keep giving him more. Reading rolled the ball out from the penalty area. Rinomota is in a lot of space.
Reading are at the attack again, so it looks like, well, they buggered it. Goodness me, this is really interesting. So let's go back and see if whenever I get a score for Sheffield Wednesday, Rotherham or Derby, I will go into the I'll just go onto here and I can show you exactly what the score is if I go in there, refresh the page. Yes, don't want to look at that. Thank you very much. And that is the current table standing. So there we go. We're back. Oh, sorry. Well, I don't think I'll have much to stream.
Available to Carlos Corberan, subkeeper Joel Pereira today.
Oh my goodness.
Lucas João inevitably is about to come on from Reading's bench, as well as the youngster Tetek, a Serbian international, although he grew up around here, qualifies for Serbia through his ancestry. Highly rated.
Goodness me.
In the first team.
This is interesting. This is interesting. This is interesting.
And joining the attack from wide on the right is Estevez,
Okay.
Olise, and Semedo. Always the option available to Reading.
I'll leave that on here for you guys.
Like where they're going to finish after the final day of tour. Yedem, Lauren, and Semedo. They switch it left to John Swift, unusually out on the left-hand side. He comes infield, chased by Carol Lighting of Huddersfield Town. In the centre circle, Josh Lauren gives a lazy-looking pass towards Olise. Maybe it was a disguise that fooled me. Olise appeals to his teammates, saying, "Where are you?" Give Huddersfield Town the compliment for the midfield defensive marking because they shut down his options on that occasion.
Yeah, they're closing people down and working quite hard, but got to get some possession back. Yeah.
Ignore if this is getting really interesting. I'm just going to see what Brad has to say.
Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1. Swift from halfway, tackled by Silver Thomas. All too late. Silver Thomas lent across it. And now Omar Richards with Eiting and Vallejo near him. Maybe one of them should have nailed it. Richards jinks in field and then a tackling masterclass from Jonathan Hogg. Hogg's then given a hospital pass back really by Alex Vallejo, and the ball is easily taken back off Jonathan Hogg by the Reading midfield, who come forward through Yedem in a very central position. He goes past Hogg, edge of the box, left foot or right foot. He stumbles on both of them, and Richard Keogh meant to tackle on him after all. No shot comes in from the former Barnsley man. Danny Ward finds Silver Thomas, who's tackled by Semedo. Thomas chases back after him, going back up his own touchline. Yedem towards the left-back position. Silver Thomas deserves credit for his aggression there.
Yeah, definitely. Making sure that he was not going to let him get the pass off. Trying to get the ball back a couple of times now. He's tried to really bite into the tackle just to stop Reading's flow a little bit. This time it worked for him because he gets a throw in as well. Gets his little bit of luck for his hard work.
Looks as if the goal scorer of the second Reading goal, Mate, is going to come off to be replaced by Joao, which is like for like, striker for striker. And John Swift, a thorn in the side of Huddersfield Town for years now, he's going to come off. And the teenager Tetek, I should say, beg your pardon, to go on and replace him. Reading lead by 2-1. And we have some 24 minutes left of this final game of the championship season.
Sky Sports apologised about swearing during a football match. Never can I imagine a kid having his day ruined because Martin Wycombe shouted.
Olise finds Tetek for the first time. And the 18-year-old looks nimble and eager to get involved. Richards and Tetek. A steady square ball from Tetek into the centre circle. And Yedem. Now Estevez.
Coventry City are winning 5-1 at the current moment.
Can't find his fella so. The pass from Joao. Off message. Rolling through towards Ryan Schofield. He bowls it out for Naby Sarr.
Goodness me. So, not looking at the moment. Full screen layout. I'm going to go to this. Then I'm going to go and get that and do this. Let's see what's happening with the table. Still, Sheffield Wednesday remain rock bottom. Wycombe Wanderers 23rd on 43 points, and Rotherham still only just in the relegation zone on 44 points, where Derby are winning against Sheffield Wednesday. It's 2-1. They are on 46 points. We are not going to get any more. We're not going to get any higher than 20th. So we're safe. It's just we can't go any higher than 20th, which is still embarrassing. But at the end of the day, we don't get relegated. So I can't lie about that. It's not too shabby.
Another play goes off Danny Ward's chest for a Reading throw-in. Here comes Kieran Phillips from the Town bench as a third.
So yes, Rotherham, Wycombe, and Sheffield Wednesday are in the bottom three. That's the current table. Red. Oh.
He politely apologises to the referee. Danny Ward is going to be replaced by Kieran Phillips. Two players who I think we can expect to see
And that's the
in
top
contribution
table.
to Huddersfield Town next season in the Championship.
And that is the top of the table.
Richards throws down the left, beyond the halfway line to find Lucas Joao. Strong Joao. Sometimes looks a little bit ungainly, but that's a very misleading interpretation of his ability. Elise chips the ball too straight into the penalty area, and it's easily caught by Ryan Schofield, who interestingly sprinted out to the front edge of his
Leeds are still beating Tottenham 2-1.
Give it quickly to anybody who fancied it.
Just having a look who scored in this. Who did score? Heung-min Son, Bamford and Dallas. Alioski got the assist and so did Dele Alli. Looks like Leeds are in total control of that game.
Now Rotherham stay up because they're leading at Cardiff still. And the two teams drawing, who by the way came out 10 minutes
So I think Sheffield Wednesday have just scored. So let me just go down to the bottom of this table and refresh it, because this is getting really tasty right now. Let's go down to the bottom again. Rotherham again are just above the relegation zone. So that is what it looks like at the moment. It doesn't look too bad. Sheffield Wednesday still bottom. Derby are drawing to Sheffield Wednesday, I think. Just going to have a look on BBC Sport right now. Let's just see. Let's go and have a look at the Championship. Barnsley drawing 2-0 to Norwich. Blackburn beating Birmingham now. It was 2-0. It's now 3-2 to Blackburn. Bournemouth losing to Stoke, still 2-0. Bristol losing to Brentford now, 1-0. Cardiff still losing to Rotherham, 1-0. Coventry beating Millwall, 5-1. Yeah, Derby are beating, well, I don't think they're beating them now. Let's just go and refresh that. I think there's just a little bit behind. Yes, Derby are drawing to Sheffield Wednesday 2-0, and Wickham are still beating Middlesbrough 3-0. I'll just share the screen to you guys on the BBC Sport just to show you the scores. Share my screen, Microsoft tab, go to BBC Sport. There we go, share that. Here we go, there's the scores. Leeds, yes, beating Tottenham. And let's just add that to the stream. There you go. They are the current scores. That's the current scores. So Barnsley still drawing 2-0 to Norwich is not a shabby result for them at all, considering Norwich have been promoted. So if Barnsley keep up the good run of form, who knows, they could be in the Premier League. I'm going to take away that. I'm going to go straight back on to sharing my screen with the Sky Bet Championship table. So there we have it. Let's get that straight in there as well.
An infuriating number of options available to Reading in this second half.
So that is the current table. Town still losing 2-1 to Reading. Nothing interesting other than Reading completely mowing us to death.
Reading lead by 2-1 in the 73rd minute.
Yeah, he's done well of his head again then, just to use his body strength to make sure it doesn't get turned. But he's too easy, too many options. The ball just rolls so slowly into him, but nobody gets anywhere near.
Reading's corner from the right-hand side. Left-footed delivery by Elise. Near post. It's across the face of goal.
Could have been 3-1 there to Reading.
Of the big, young Portuguese international. Goal kick. Just.
We'll take that decent ball into the box.
Goodness me.
Decent header. But Ryan Schofield just thankfully just watches it go past his far post. Just need someone just to inject a little bit of pace, just to commit the players forward. I think John Hogg needs to get a grip for a couple of his teammates and say, come on, let's have a big end to the season.
A chip from deep by Alex Vallejo looking for Carl Lighting is snuffed out by Alpha Semedo. They turn it back to the keeper. Southwood under pressure from Josh Karoma, but Southwood dribbles around him, feeds Yeardom. The ball up towards
Watford are beating Swansea 1-0.
The availability of Karoma. Karoma unselfishly tries to find Phillips. Back goes Omar Richards to interrupt.
Come on, Town, get the cross in.
Karoma wants it back.
Oh, come on.
After the cross-
Oh, it gets cleared out. Town had a shot, got cleared out.
That's the nearest Town have come in the second half.
Create himself some good space then, I think. But Phillips, it's a good ball into him. He's forever waiting for the ball to come to him. It's not going to happen on a first team match day. You've got to go and get the ball yourself.
Good to see Town threaten the Reading penalty error at last since the turnaround. It's been
Goodness me, this is interesting. This is really interesting.
Reading by 2-1. Signs are there might be a late flourish for us to enjoy. Mind you, Reading have possession yet again. Tete peels round the outside. Rinomhota comes inside. Joao turns the ball back towards Rinomhota, the midfielder. Semedo and Omar Richards. Elise is tackled by Alex Vallejo, and Elise goes down again. Injured from earlier on, I suspect. Holmes, the centre half for Reading, drifts on across the bar. Too high for Estevez. He keeps it in play, but can't control.
Come on, Towns, get something. Just get a draw out of this, please.
He finds Josh Karoma.
The game's dead
It's a man-on shout from a teammate.
to me.
Josh Lauren right on his shoulder.
Just gonna refresh this
Keep possession after I
table. Just keep refreshing it for you guys.
And now
Rotherham are still safe.
Scott Hyde pulling into a wider position since the reshuffle and the substitutions.
There is the table again.
Vale just looking for a switch to the
So just move that table for you. There we go. We're good.
O'Brien staying back now for some reason and not going forward.
Kieran Phillips runs into space down the right
Oh,
side.
come on, man.
Richards reads the situation and blocks his attempted pass infield towards Sorba Thomas. Janine Bakuna has appeared and might yet come on with Romani Evans-Green. And Reading are going to make a substitution.
This is poor, boys.
Liam Moore, one of the very, very few, possibly the only one, Reading players still here since that playoff final on what we will now forever know as Schindler Day.
So poor.
What a day it was.
And at least, as you pointed out, Matt,
So poor.
Yeah,
Well, there we have the table. So
he came off.
Scott Hyde has done
drop a cheeky like. It'd be much appreciated, guys. Would love that.
He, Scott Hyde, replaced by Janine Bakuna, and Naby Sarr is going to sit down. He's made his final contribution.
Town can still get something from this, I reckon. Probably a draw. Could get a draw, but I just don't think we're looking that promising, to be honest with you.
I think that he's getting because although he wouldn't claim to have had a perfect season, certainly he's been an
Let's
important
see.
character for Town.
Just going to take the. I'm just going to take that out of the stream just for the moment. And then if anyone wants to have a look at it, please just comment down below and just ask me to put it on.
Vallejo chips it forward, looking for Kieran Phillips. The ball floats. Dreyfus bounces wrong for him. Moore marking him. Southwood came out and has claimed it. It's Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1, but I get a funny feeling there is some very interesting stuff going on beneath Huddersfield Town in the Championship table. Johnny.
Sheffield Wednesday 3.
Whoa! Sheffield Wednesday winning 3 now. Right, okay, so that will be really interesting. Just going to add this straight back into the stream, give it a refresh. Let's have a look now. So that still means, well, obviously, that still means Rotherham are still safe. Oh, come on, that was unlucky, that shot. So, there we have it. Wickham are bottom now as Sheffield Wednesday are winning. Sheffield Wednesday, to me, is still going to get relegated. I think Rotherham at the moment, need to lose for Sheffield Wednesday to stay up. That's what it looks like to me at the moment. But I really can't see that happening. But that is the table at the current moment. Looking really interesting, not going to lie. Goodness me. Current score is still 2-1. to Reading. Lovely playing by Valero.
Into the Reading half and beyond. Edge of the penalty area. A switch of the referee. Penalty when Alex Vallejo hits the deck. And still Huddersfield Town is booked it. Look as if they're going to go
What?
the season without scoring a penalty.
That was worse.
I thought that was a nail.
That was a penalty. Just for the run, the ball.
We've just been robbed off a penalty.
By the time he got into the 18-yard box there, he was going to go down.
And he's booked in the pool.
That was more a penalty than one in the first half.
Which jinx, boys and girls.
Still time.
Town's just been robbed off a penalty. Great.
Time, Matty.
Loving it.
As a person that you would react in that way. Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1. Alex Vallejo yellow carded.
Why is he being yellow carded? That was a clear penalty.
In the penalty area.
Clear penalty, just get robbed off it.
All the way downfield.
Right, so we're in the 80th minute now, lads. We're in the 80th minute, boys and girls, should I say? Don't know who's viewing. Reading are on the attack again. And then Schofield comes and collects. For ball. And Karoma is down injured.
Again, because Josh Karoma's down injured.
Yeah, he took a bit of a knock there as he went in for the ball. Not a foul.
Oh, this is really interesting now. I'm just going to go down to the table just to double check if anything else has happened.
And Huddersfield Town, of course, have 5 substitutes already on the field. Did they not? Bakuna, Aitin, Phillips, Thomas, and
No,
Evans Green.
let's have a look. See if I can find
So
it.
Josh Karoma is going to have a sore last 9 minutes of the season. Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1.
Rodrigo has just scored for Leeds at Ellen Road as well in our 92.4 FM game.
So Leeds are beating Tottenham 3-1 as well. That's a pretty decent score for Leeds. They're going to be in the Prem for goodness knows how long. Good on them, to be fair. Oh, come on. Come on.
Injury and brings the attack further forward. Level with the left edge of the penalty area.
Lovely.
Squares it towards Vallejo. Vallejo knows that Jonathan Hogg can distribute back to the
Good playing. Come on, Town. Keep good knocking player there. Good. This is good playing from Town. Welcome to that third view. I really do appreciate it. As you can see on the screen, is the current squad, is the current table, and yeah, there we go. So Town just bottle it again.
Something's got that strike off. He's not been overly worked, the young goalkeeper, in the second half.
Southwood volleys the ball into the sky. Here in Berkshire, it's been a rainless sky since midday. We're hearing that it's a lot worse back home in West Yorkshire. Commiserations if you're stuck in a pavilion somewhere around the grounds. Mind you, refreshments are probably available.
Yes.
At a distance, outside, etc., etc. Balls out of play for a Reading throw. And Estevez takes his time about it. The players are all sometimes showing signs of fatigue now and minds drifting maybe towards the dressing room and the big bath. Reading come forward. Lauren sees his pass cut out.
Lovely played, Town. Good defensive performance. A bit air. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. He's got forward well. He's defended well. He's not let many crosses get into the box.
And he's done more than just that at the left back. He's now pushing forward into a position further.
Nice ball. Go on, Bakuna. Nice. Nothing we can do there. Decent. Nice touchdown. Good playing from Town. Good playing. Nice. Keep going. Keep going. Useless Bakuna.
Pass pushed between 2 Reading players is picked up by another Reading player, Josh Lauren. And the home side clear their lines. Bakuna thinks he's won the tackle off Josh Lauren now, though, but he's fouled his man, according to the referee. And the free kick goes Reading's way.
Yeah, I think he's just got through the back room a little bit overly aggressive. Referee's probably said that's why he's given the free kick, even though he got the ball.
So 2 hours of the stream.
6
6 minutes.
Thank you to all those who have been watching.
46 of 46.
Sliced him in half. Jeez.
And Southwood, the young keeper, with a big future, they say around here. Spins the ball a bit further forward.
Current table for you guys.
All the outfield players.
Reading
Huddersfield Town half
have
now.
missed out on a playoff place.
Southwood
Rotherham are still
towards the
safe.
far right-hand side. Trow is beaten in the air by a very impressive jump from Romani Evans Green of Huddersfield Town. On halfway, Josh Corona slips on the turf as he tries to hook it over the top.
It's not good, not looking great here, Town, because we can't get a win.
Jonathan Hock still working hard. Trow, though, is a big man and gets the better of him.
Oh, good, Makuna. Oh, for Pete's sake.
He's won by Makuna in a challenge against Semega. But then the ball comes all the way across field to
Why?
left side, and Richards, who's pushed over by Silver Thomas, but the referee doesn't give a free kick. We'll take that all day long.
Right, come on, let's see what we can do here, boys. Come on.
In fact, it's gone for a goal.
Yeah, just a bit of over enthusiasm. Shoulder to shoulder.
Come on.
Cardiff have equalised against Rotherham United.
Okay, Cardiff have equalised.
4 or 5 to Rotherham. I know exactly what's going to happen. What does that mean?
Hold on, minute. I just stopped screen recording right now. I need to screen share once again for you guys. This is getting really interesting. Really, really interesting. So if Cardiff...
Derby have just scored a penalty. It's 3-all in that game as well now.
Oh my goodness, right. So, wait.
That means Derby stay up at the minute. Rotherham and Sheffield Wednesday go down.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
It's going to change again.
Okay. So, let's add this to the stream.
Performance as Huddersfield Town come
Derby have just scored a penalty.
the clearance picked up by
And Sheffield Wednesday, and someone's had an equaliser. So, let's also go to BBC Sport.
Yeah, there would have been something if she'd put that in the back of the net.
Let's go to the scorelines on BBC Sport. Yes, Leeds are winning 3-1.
Yeah, I forgot about the game then.
Blackburn winning 5-2 now. Coventry winning 6-1. Jeez. Okay, so we have Norwich are drawing to Barnsley, should I say, sorry, they're in the 85th minute. 2-0. Blackburn are beating Birmingham 5-2 now. Stoke still winning 2-0 against Bournemouth. Brentford are beating Bristol 3-0. Cardiff have just drawn to Rotherham, so I could send Rotherham down. Coventry winning 6-1 against Millwall. Derby have just scored a penalty to draw 3-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. Wickham are still winning 3-0 against Middlesbrough. So that are the current scores, and that on my screen is the current table. Looks really interesting. So they could go down.
Flag from the assistant referee is in Lewis O'Brien's favour. Free kick to Town in the left.
Oh my goodness, this is really interesting.
He's on a little pop now. Another Reading player is not happy. There's been a few little niggles, a few little
Goodness me.
naughty things going on the pitch. He's calling out.
Richard Keogh's current contractual obligation with Huddersfield Town about to come to an end, of course.
Yep.
Presumably he'll play somewhere next season. Good for Huddersfield Town.
Next season.
He brings the ball away from his penalty area to find Alex Vallejo. It's Green now. Turns it in front of Lewis O'Brien, who's popped up on the left-hand side again. 2 minutes left. It's Green sprays one forward. Makuna, I think, reached for a pass intended for Silver Thomas there. Understandably so. He couldn't control his own touch and read him clear. Here's Evans Green from the halfway line. Hogg offers himself in the centre circle, but there are a few shirts around him. And now Vallejo uses Keogh. Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1. Keogh rolls it in front of Romani Evans Green. Header, looking to distribute. Good pass as well along the ground to find Vallejo. Overlapping down the right is Juninho Makuna, who crosses early. Good curve on it. It's headed away.
Come on, Town. Not doing too bad.
And the ball skids for a Huddersfield Town throw. Level the left edge of the penalty area. Minute left.
Yeah, great ball into the box.
Aiting offers himself off the ball. Chased by Rinamoto. Hogg lifts it over the top, switching to the left flank and Lewis O'Brien. He's closed down by Estevez.
Corona hobbling a little bit, but still involved. Hop tries to ferret it back through to him as he darts into the penalty area. Reading clear, breaking it up. Semedo's
Not even run to the ball there, lads. Come on.
Best to find Josh Lauren, and Reading tries to go between
Oh dear.
and O'Brien, then jinks around the outside of Ighton. Lauren carries it towards the corner flag. Looking exhausted after his defensive midfield duties, he cuts in field. He's tackled by Lewis O'Brien.
And Lewis O'Brien kicks it out for a corner kick to Reading.
2-1 Reading lead. Seconds left at normal time.
Yeah, you can tell a few people just wandering around on the pitch now.
Mind you, Reading are hardly full of energy themselves.
No, they're 2-1 up. We don't need to. They're all right.
Estevez on the far side. Rinomota lurking, creeping towards that corner flag on the far flank. 90 minutes are up, and we're going to have 3 more minutes of the season. Reading 2, Huddersfield Town 1. Carl Ighton back in defence. Drags it away from his opponent, Estevez, who then in turn drags it away from the Dutchman.
Interesting.
Lewis O'Brien reads the pass well towards Josh Lauren by Estevez. And the ball comes off Reading and goes out of play. Town trying to pinch a couple of yards maybe with the throw, and here's Lewis O'Brien to take it now for Jonathan Hogg.
I can't see Town getting a draw from this. I said before the game started, I think Reading would win 2-0. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, we are winning 2-1. So I got my prediction right, as I knew that we were going to lose. But I got my prediction wrong when it came to the scoreline. So, but yeah, I predicted Reading to win, so I got that right. Not too good at the moment, to be honest.
Yeah, as I say, that Reading themselves will just get themselves in good positions, getting good numbers. And Town is not doing things quick enough, so it's quite easy for Reading just to mark them and stop any progression into that final third.
One last opening for Town, an injury time with Radejski maybe. Ighton threads it in behind.
Town have got a corner.
Because Yeardham is back there to block.
Town have got a corner. Let's go. Come on, Town.
Ryan Schofield, the Huddersfield Town keeper.
Ryan Schofield's coming up for it as well.
Maybe finish with a flourish and try and connect with this delivery from the far side.
Oh, I know. The anniversary of Jimmy Glass scoring his goal many moons ago, so another goalkeeper to score one.
Mercifully, there's not really much at stake anyway, but it'd be lovely to finish with a flourish. An injury time at the Medeski Stadium in Reading.
Come on,
Town
Town.
made an equaliser on the last day of term. A corner from the left with Schofield, the keeper, to aim at. It comes high into the air, near Schofield, but he can't make a connection. And it skids away to the near side for Bakuna to win a throw-in near the corner flag on the right flank. Ryan Schofield is still inside Reading's half, but he's back towards the halfway line now. Square it to him and give it a smack, Ryan.
There's a lot of disagreements going on about him going up there.
Ah!
Into the box by Bakuna.
Yes! Yes! Come on! Yes, Town! Lovely! Come on! Come on, Town! We'll do that. We'll take that. We'll take it. Lovely! Lovely! That's brilliant! Lovely! We deserve a draw. We did from the start. That was lovely. Oh, brilliant. Come on. Huddersfield Town 2, Reading 2. Well, I've got my prediction wrong now. Lovely. There we go. Come on. Come on. We'll take a draw at the end of the season.
Angled shot under the keeper.
As I said, I don't think the goalkeeper.
And that's the game over. That's the last game of the season, done and dusted. And Town go and draw 2-2 to Reading. So it's not much of a bad end to the game, to be honest. I'm quite happy that. Not a bad end to the season, just this game. It was a chronic end to the season altogether. But drawing to Reading isn't exactly too shabby for a team that is 20th in the Championship table. But at the moment, we need to keep our attention to. We got to keep our attention to who's going to get relegated.
at least Town
Edmonds Green. Oh, he's pissed.
with something
He's
for us
pissed.
to talk about.
He is
For
pissed.
Romani Edmonds Green to add to his goal at Barnsley on Boxing Day.
Goodness
I'd nearly
me.
forgotten that myself. And now, after all those 46 matches, all over again, Town can reflect on safety, on guaranteed championship status for another season, and a very careful, important summer.
You know, you do it on the skin of our teeth every single season, and it can't go on for any longer. I am Phil Hodgkinson out, 100%.
With 49 to their name.
Can't deal with this guy in our club.
At least we can look forward to championship football again.
Look forward to championship football. Yeah, that's a good thing. Obviously, look forward to championship football. But if we're going to be in relegation scraps, we're not going to survive. We've only just survived on the skin of our teeth this season again and again and again and again. It's how long is it going to hold on for? We're not going to do it for how many times now? But it's great that Edmonds Green does get a career goal at the end, which was good. Lovely. That's really good. I'm really glad Town got a draw out of that.
Yeah, we got a couple of goals. I mean, we saw Scott High have a really good contribution to the game today. Yeah, there was some bits in there that were enjoyable. It wasn't as bad as it could have been, let's put it that way.
Just to let you know what's going on elsewhere as well, Rotherham United have been relegated because they've drawn one apiece. A late Marlon Pack goal for Cardiff City, making it 1-1. They had to win to have any chance of staying up. So that means Rotherham are down. It's 3-3 right now at Pride Park between Derby County and Sheffield Wednesday, with about 9 minutes left to play. Maybe a little bit less than that actually left to go now. As it stands, Derby is staying up, Sheffield Wednesday going down, but a winner for Sheffield Wednesday would see them stay up and Derby County go down. So it is all going on down at Pride Park, or up at Pride Park, from where we are right now here on BBC Radio Leeds. We'd love to hear from you between now and just before 3 o'clock. We're leaving you today.
It's really interesting.
And the tweets at BBC WIS. And then do be with us Tuesday night from 6 o'clock. We'll do a debrief of the season. Matty and Oggy will be with us. We'll want to hear from you as part of that show between 6 and 7 on BBC Radio Leeds on all frequencies this Tuesday night. You can get in touch with us that night on the text 81333 and on the tweets at BBC WIS. We might even take calls as well.
I'm going to stay just for a while to see
reacting with texts and tweets today between now and 3 o'clock. Overall,
what happens here.
From that one this afternoon, and the way it kind of sums up the season and rounds it off.
I've enjoyed today, Johnny, but I don't think I'm going to draw any conclusions from today. Apart from looking forward to Scott High, because our suspicions about him were correct. He can make a serious contribution to Huddersfield Town's future in the next couple of seasons and maybe beyond that. He's a clever player, very intelligent on the ball and bold.
He's a good player, Scott High.
And apart from that, today's match, apart from our desperation for a penalty,
Which were robbed of.
in the dying stages. Apart from all that, it was an irrelevance, of course, with very little at stake for either team. It is remarkable to reflect on the fact that quite possibly, and I'm sure you'll confirm this, Huddersfield Town...
Let's turn it down a little bit. Let's get a bit of music going and let's see who is going to get relegated. I think it will probably be the current bottom three, should I say. I think Sheffield Wednesday, Rotherham and Wycombe will get relegated. I think Derby are just going to survive on the skin of the teeth this season. Looking at the table at the moment. Oh, goodness me. Woo! So, obviously the game is over. Going to see who does get relegated. It was great to score in the final second. It was, to be fair. It was great, Billy. It was great. Yes, it was. I was going to score in the final second. To be honest with you, it wasn't convincing at all. It wasn't a convincing game. But to be fair, I think Town played really well in the first half, and I think we deserve a draw at the end. We didn't play exactly great in the second half. Reading were just all at us. It really didn't give us much of a chance to do anything. I'm just going to go on to BBC Sport now and see at the moment Sheffield Wednesday and Derby as it's still 3-3. They've got 1 minute of extra time to play, so not much extra time. But yeah, Swansea lost 2-0 to Watford. We drew 2-2 to Reading, obviously. QPR beat Luton 3-1. Preston beat Nottingham Forest away 2-1. Middlesbrough lost 3-0 to Wickham. As you can tell, it's still 3-3 to Derby and Sheffield Wednesday. It's Coventry won 6-1 against Millwall. Cardiff are drawing 1-0 to Rotherham. That was the full-time score there. Bristol City lost 3-1 to Brentford. Bournemouth lost 2-0 to Stoke. At home, Blackburn beat Birmingham 5-2 and Barnsley drew 2-2 to Norwich, so that's not a bad score for them. I'm just wanting to see who's got relegated from the Championship. Championship final day, Sheffield Wednesday chasing a goal that would keep them up and send Derby down. That is that at the moment. Still nothing that's happening at the moment. It says that 6 minutes. Oh no, that was at half time. 6 minutes were added on at half time for them. At half time, Wickham are relegated. Rotherham are relegated. It's all hands on deck for Sheffield Wednesday. If they score another one, they survive and send Derby into the relegation. Let's see if I can see what happens. Let's have a look at this. I'm not sure if they're doing it. No, they're not. It's not. They're not showing it. It might be over. Yes, they are. They are showing it. Let's have a look and see if I can have a look and see if I can watch it. Don't know if you guys can hear this.
In towards Green, a massive header away. Kachunga. Curtis Davis back there this time.
Oh gosh, get off the screen.
The veteran trying to keep it together at the back.
Not too sure if you can see this, but I'm going to see if I can show the screen. Stop sharing the screen. Share the screen. Share the screen.
Maybe with the final long throw of this season for Wednesday. In it comes.
At the moment, it is buffering. Don't think my internet can hold it. I don't think my internet can hold it. I'm not sure if my internet can hold it, but it's not going to work. But I'm going to see if what's going to happen here. Westwood's up. We've got 1 minute left for the corner.
And the break could be on here for Derby if they can get that pass right, which they can. There's an open goal to reach. Can Yusviak get there? Kamil Yusviak.
Red card.
No, it's a free kick. And a card. What colour would it be? Yellow.
It's only yellow. Goodness me. It was terrible that.
Yusviak may pull the trigger when he got it onto his left foot here.
Derby could well and truly send Sheffield Wednesday down here, and they got a free kick in the last minute. It's really interesting end-to-end stuff here. So 2 minutes 19 seconds.
Heading into the 97th minute.
Derby have got a free kick.
Another quite sensational game of Championship football.
Goodness me.
It's been the game of the day in the division as well. No doubt about that. Everyone thought it would be quite intense, high-stakes stuff, but it hasn't disappointed. And Derby are just going to concede the throw.
Derby
Who knows how long's left?
Derby just kick it out from their free kick. They just kick it out. Sheffield Wednesday just lobbing upfield.
Derby, of course, coming into this one off the back of 6 successive defeats. The point looks as though it may be enough here for them to save themselves.
And that's it. Derby have saved themselves. And there we have it. Derby have saved themselves. It's true. Sheffield Wednesday, Rotherham United and Wycombe Wanderers are relegated to League One. And there we have it. There you go. And that is that. The season is absolutely done and dusted.
For everyone connected with Derby County. Martin Waghorn more than played his part with 2 goals.
Bye-bye, Sheffield Wednesday. Enjoy League One next season.
It was all looking good at that point. But ultimately, sadness and disappointment.
Oh, Westwood. League One keeper now. Unlucky.
With the Sheffield Wednesday connection.
Oh, lucky boys.
It's been a tricky season for them all the way through. The points deduction, of course, didn't help. Managerial changes.
There we go. And that is that. This, I'm going to show you now, is the final table. So, continue to the side. Let me get onto sharing the screen. This is the final Sky Bet Championship table. And there you have it. Sheffield Wednesday relegated right down at the bottom of the league, 24th. Rotherham have been relegated, which is the 23rd. Wycombe have been relegated, the 22nd. Derby have just survived skin of the teeth on 44 points. And obviously Town, yeah, we're 20th, couldn't get any higher, couldn't get any lower. I don't think we could have got any lower either. So we were genuinely stuck at 20th again. So we've survived Premier League, we've survived from going down into League One. Not great, because we're always surviving relegation battles. We need to get our finger out of our ass and actually start spending money. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you very much to everyone who has joined this stream throughout the 2 hours and 23 minutes. I really do appreciate it. I'd really also appreciate a like on the stream and a cheeky subscription. I'd really appreciate that on my way to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, as you see at the bottom of the screen, Sheffield Wednesday, Rotherham United and Wycombe Wanderers are relegated to League One. Enjoy League One football to you guys down at the bottom. And I'll see you guys on the stream in my next video, which will hopefully be in the John Smith Stadium, and get back to doing my normal, usual match day vlogs. Oh, I have actually missed it being in the stadium. I really have. But again, once again, there'll be a video following this stream. I'd really appreciate that. If you go and watch that to make up for the video, I will not be going live with Brad because Brad is currently busy. So anyway, final words from me. Thank you very much to those two viewers and those viewers that have watched this video when it has gone up live on my YouTube channel, and those viewers who have joined me on the stream. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, again, Sheffield Wednesday, Rotherham United, Wycombe Wanderers are relegated to League One. Enjoy League One football, and I will see you in my next video. And thank you very much for joining. I'll see you in the next one.